All right, what's up, everybody? We're gonna make sure this is set up right. There's a lot of stuff going on the screen, and make sure you can see it. Make sure you can see us. Let me make sure this is muted and not freezing. All right, so that's good. We can put this out of the way. Can you see everything? Or you can see everything? A little bit higher. I think that's where it ends. Oh, there we go. All right, Paper Drew, what's up? Zombies, Flips Anonymous. Let me know. Can you hear us? Can you see us? So we can make sure we start off correct. Make sure it's good. And we're not speaking to ourselves and it's not even on or something. Let me know. Up and running. All right, sounds good. CG's, what's up? Ross Shallington. Ajay looks good. eBay Joey, Dapper Fanatic. Hey, Dapper Fanatic, we do have you here in some of these finds on the power rankings. So John, Hustle and Silence. Let's see who else is here. Patrick, Still Kicking Sports, Sin City, Sorcerer Lopez, what's up? Jimmy, Nate, Caroline, and Will, what's up? Nate, Omar, who else? Giovanni, Go Blue, Texas Pete. Let's see who else is here. Souls and Stitches, what's up? Sneaker Finds. Panda Rose also here. So B, how's your weekend? How was your Memorial Day weekend? Did you guys go anywhere? Did you guys do anything? Oh, okay. Me and the wife went to go see Aladdin. I know. I know. Oh, it says can't hear the B. They can't hear you. So you have to remember the other link, the Google one. Yeah, you have to come on that one. No. All right. So I'll talk while B is here. So let me know in the chat, how was your Memorial Day weekend? Let me know what's going on. Like I said, me and the wife went to go see Aladdin, Princess Jasmine. Awesome. I mean, really distracted me from the rest of the movie. Anyway, let's go to opening. All right, Warriors and Raptors. This is what we're down to. Championship's gonna start, I think, tomorrow. Who do we have? Let me know in the chat. Who do you have? Warriors, Raptors. Let me know. Here's my theory. If Kawhi plays well, and then if Lowry plays to what he's supposed to play to, and if Ibaka also, rebound king, plays what he's supposed to, then maybe, just maybe, Warriors in 5 instead of 4. But definitely Warriors for this one. Let's go Raptors, Hustle and Silence. Califine, what's up?
What about now?
Let's see. Can you guys, I think you have a little mute thing on the corner. Let's see. Ken's talking. We can see if we can hear him.
What about now? Test, mic, check.
Let me know. Can you guys hear him? We can hear B now. So there we go. Jimmy says he can hear you now. So you're good.
Woo.
All right, B got audio. So B, who are you taking? Obviously Warriors, right?
Warriors. Come on, man. You always roll with the champs.
All right. Speaking of basketball, let's get to the next one. So for eBay Open, me, Hustle B, we're trying to get this whole thing together with Jake, Know to Flip It, is here's right here, getting dunked on. If you're interested in playing basketball, add eBay Open. You can sign up, hustlerhacks.com/bball. This is the way I look when I dunk, by the way. I just like smile and just say like, go out and get it, and just like dunk on them. This is why I like when Jake does this thumbnails with all these like random faces, because just start photoshopping them into random stuff. But anyways,
making it too easy.
Yeah, way too easy for us. The next one, he had like a Kleenex or something. I'm like, this is too easy. So hustlerhacks.com/bball if you're ready to play. And this will be in July, eBay Open, Las Vegas. You can sign up there. All right. Let's go to the next one. Our word of the week is authentic. And so me and Ken talked about this earlier, though. I've never seen so many people so paranoid about one shoe, about getting authentics, compared to fakes and everything that's out there. So with Travis Scott ones, People don't even want to order from the apps. They don't even know what to do at this point. That apparently the fakes are so close to authentics that it's wild. I've never seen a fake or gotten a fake in my hand, so I don't really know how well the quality is. But if someone has a fake, maybe I can pay you shipping or something, and then we could do like a review or something. Because I'm kind of curious now how well these are made. Anything you want to say?
Well, I think I think it's just because of the shoe, and you know how with all the apps and social media jumping on everything now, I think that's why it's just kind of like making it more louder, or who knows? I told Glenn it might be just kind of like a black propaganda trying to ruin other apps' reputation.
Yeah, they're trying to pretty much destroy that. So people are just like scared on like what to even order these. So I don't know I don't know what's going on with this shoe. But anyway, are you gonna sell yours?
No,
Are you gonna keep them then? Are you gonna wait till Christmas?
I'm
Past
gonna
Christmas?
man. Well, this is what I say. I think this is my insurance shoe. If I can't make rent, I'll sell it.
Okay, there we go. Patrick says we're blurry. Let me see if I can. I just refreshed it and it looks good on. If you guys can see it, I just brought the thing up, and it looks good. It doesn't look blurry. So if I
Hey
were to
Glenn,
refresh,
mute your Zoom microphone.
what was that?
Mute your Zoom microphone.
Oh, where is that? I don't know where that is. Oh, this one.
Oh, we're good. We're good. I just muted you.
Oh, okay, cool. All
Oh,
right,
better.
all right, sounds good. All right, let's go to the next one. So if it's blurry, just try to refresh it. I refreshed it and it looks good. So let me put this down. Okay, next one is okay. Weekend releases. Did anybody try for the Nike Adapt Air Mag today? That came out today, 10 a.m. Sneakers app, which of course is horrible. And did you try for these or no?
I didn't even try. I was sleeping, man.
350 was the price, and they're not really looking that great. They started off kind of strong, but now they're kind of going down a bit. So,
See,
um, Air Mag,
I
it's gonna
knew
have
it.
that hype to it a little bit, but still at 350 retail. I think a lot of people kind of passed on it. So, there we go. We're seeing the chat now. Pass, pass, nope, nope, trash cans. All right, next one. Nike Shox R4 Neymar collection.
Oh,
Trying to bring back the Shox, the
oh,
old school Shox.
this is trash.
So Neymar 150. This one comes out tomorrow, actually at 10 a.m. I don't know what kind of hype, if they have a lot of hype. I think for the most part, people were liking this like multicolor one here. According to like going through IG and seeing the comments.
Well, I think it reminds you of the sunset colorway of the Air Max Plus. And I don't know how they're doing it, but I don't see any Neymar on these colorways. Like you would think it would be Brazil, or you'd think it would be Saint Germain's colorway where he's playing at, but I don't know. I don't know where the inspiration's coming from.
I don't know. I don't know everything. I think what it has like a little bit of like Neymar on the tongue. Other than that, so I don't know. I'm kind of curious, but you can coming soon to a Ross near you. That's from Barry. Could happen. But I can tell you, a lot of people love the old school Shocks because Shocks Gravity were so garbage. The old one, people love this stuff. Let's go to the next one. So Sakai Nike collection, which this one is the waffles and the blazers, 140 to 160. Right now they are selling pretty good. Thursday, May 30th, so tomorrow at 10 a.m. Are you gonna be trying for any of these?
Yes, I'll try for all of them. I think they're pretty good. I'm not. I want to keep one to rock them.
You rock one of these with a double tongue,
Yeah, and they even have double laces too.
double laces, double tongue, double swish, double everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 140, 160. Doing really good. If you want to pick
This
these up,
one,
if you
I'm
can.
telling you, this one will go for high money.
Yeah, these are gonna be good if you want to try to pick these up. Waffle and the blazer, various colorways. Next one, Kobe 4, which again, more Kobe's. 175. Do you like this color?
I like the colorway, and I can't wait to find this at outlets.
Next to the Hornets one.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing though. Kobe, they haven't really done anything to kind of hype up Kobe anymore now that he's been retired. So a lot of these pretty much hit the sneakers app and they stay on there until, like Ken said, the outlets are next.
Now watch it. People's gonna buy it, and then they're gonna end up being returns.
That could, I don't think they even probably won't even buy them. Like
Wow,
I don't even think
man,
they're even.
come on now. You're
That's
the
a good
biggest.
shoe. I like the Kobe 4.
Yeah, good shoe, good ball shoe. But remember, did you even try it on the Hornets colorway? I
Hmm.
tried it on. I think they're stiff in the bottom,
Yeah, they're a little. Also
or
has like a plasticky feel, but
it's that, or we're just getting older.
that could also be it. Next one, Jordan 1 SP Gina. So Shoe Palace, location only, and 185. This one comes out on Saturday. Are you trying for the SP Gina?
Uh, I don't know. It looks. I mean, I'm a black and red kind of guy, so I might just try just cause. And if I don't like it, I'm gonna just sell it. But I thought they released them early. Did they release them early on the original store, right?
I think so. And then it came in like
With the
the
with a special,
lunchbox.
yeah, the lunchbox. I think with a special box.
Yeah.
But besides that, man, this reminds me of just kind of like those random ones that they made.
Yeah, this one, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it. Don't really like this like shiny stuff. But it's not a bad looking shoe, just
I
that
mean, I
shiny
like the
part.
story. I like the story
Yeah, oh,
behind.
yeah, definitely the
The
stories.
story is pretty like cool that she's always bought all the releases every weekend. And I mean, maybe someday, Glenn, when you get old, maybe SP Glenn.
So kicking it sports as a S pass Gina. All right, next one. LeBron, stop
Yeah,
already. Just stop, please. Like, what are we doing to this shoe? Now this one I can guarantee you will coming soon to a Ross Nike outlet Burlington near you. LeBron 16 Heritage. They're just gonna keep pumping out LeBrons, random colorways too. This is supposed to be kind of like a mix between new Lakers and old Lakers.
the
You know,
Dookie Lakers.
I mean, yeah, I'm putting everything together and like, oh man. So 200 and these come out on Friday. Sneakers and other select retailers, which means everywhere. LeBron 16. What? I mean, come on.
Man,
Another one.
I mean, like the crazy part is like we've gone through a lot of outlets, and almost every outlet has a LeBron 16. You know,
The
uh,
black and gold one, the I
Black and
promise.
Gold, the I Promise, right, and the Equality. I've seen it. Man, even the Crown, the ones that we've been seeing in Burlington, made it to the outlet. I
Mhm.
guess that's the only one that's doing well as far as retail. But I mean, as far as resale, but it's not even more than retail.
Yeah.
Everything's like only selling for like 200 max, pretty much.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
District deals. What's up?
I give it to Nike though. It's a really good shoe. I mean, we talked about it. We were thinking about keeping them.
Yeah, it was comfortable.
Yeah, so I guess this. I mean, plus it's not that high, typical high LeBron. It's kind of like a good rocket with shorts. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind copying the black and gold under $100.
Under $100. Extra grands. What's up? Robert Watch the Thrones do well. That is true. Jordan 7, Ray Allen. So almost 200 for these. Um, and also doesn't help that the Bucks lost. So maybe if there was some sort of hype with the Bucks still winning, maybe there would be something for Bucks fans to at least want this.
Uh,
Um, I I'm not digging the color.
uh,
Ray Allen, awesome, but this is just not it.
yeah, there's just no. I mean, we talk about this that Jordan just has like weird players, and I just don't see Ray Allen being a Jordan kind of player.
Well,
I
yeah, I
mean,
mean,
huh?
he always has been, but it just hasn't. I guess maybe because he doesn't have that
No,
like
because you know why? Because they always made his colorway player exclusive. They never released it, so it never got introduced to the public until now. They start making, they're calling this after Ray Allen, but I don't, Ray Allen never rocked this.
kind of like the um Richard Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. So that one. All right. Here's the last one. I think. Yeah. Last one. Fear of God, Orange Pulse, and Frosted Spruce. I haven't said that right. So 350 retail. This one comes out on Saturday, and Sneakers app and select retailers, which I think there was only like one store that was gonna get them of a Foot Locker or Foot Action. It was completely random. Fear of God one. Are you gonna try for these?
Yeah, I want to rock them.
You're gonna rock these orange ones.
Nah, pass. Uh,
I mean, what do you think resale value is gonna be?
I mean, it's the high, so like, and it's kind of like that futuristic. I think I mean, just wait till somebody wears it, somebody popular wears it. Then it's probably gonna catch hype. But from the looks of it, man, this is just kind of like reminds me of like a kid's shoe or something. Like something the bottom lights up or something.
Yeah, you would think they light up, but no, unfortunately they don't. They don't light up like LA Gears.
Do they know? Do you know if these are glow in the dark?
I don't think so. I don't think they are.
Yeah, if they were glow in the dark, some people might get hype over it. But oh, somebody said LeBron had this on Memorial Day, so there we
Hmm.
go. But you know, man, like now, like that's crazy, Glenn. Like first 15 minutes, we're just talking about shoe releases. Like Nike has dropped so many shoes already,
I know they keep on pumping them out like nothing, especially LeBron's.
and people are buying it. I mean, at the end of the day, the general consensus, people are still buying it.
I mean, well, for the most part, at least these the adapts. What maybe like four out of these people were buying. I
Yeah,
mean, they're gonna buy them all. The
yeah.
rest of them, they're gonna sit. All
Hmm.
right, let's go to the store updates. Put them in the freezer. EDC festival. All right, let's see the Hawaii. Anybody in Hawaii that's watching? Marshalls is opening up. So this is opens up tomorrow. So there we go. Brand new grand opening Marshalls. So district deals, he wants to fly out there
We
or
should
or
we should fly
what
out there tomorrow.
was that?
We should fly out there
Yeah, we
tomorrow.
should. We should do a hustle tomorrow.
Yeah.
And go to the store. So Marshalls opening up Hawaii. There we go. Next one. Oh, the only other store update news I had was this one. So Ross put out their first quarter revenue, which B is all about the numbers.
All right, let's do it. Let's
So,
do it.
so let's talk about Ross for a bit. So, first quarter revenue at Ross stores misses forecasts. So, for the first quarter, we delivered sales gains at the high end of our guidance, as well as a better than expected earnings per share growth, despite continued underperformance in ladies apparel.
Oh, that's sad.
While operating margin of 14.1% was down from the prior year, it was above plan mainly due to higher merchandise margin. Okay. As
Hmm.
expected, this improvement was more than offset by increases in freight and wage costs and the timing of packaway related expenses that benefited the prior year period.
So basically, what this says, they're losing money in the ladies department.
Which, look, you know what? Let downsize the ladies department, more men's shoes, and I
Right,
guarantee you will see these numbers go up.
right. They're operating at a 14.1%. So guys, a lot of you low ballers are operating on 14% margin. Ross, Ross, look at that. Ross is hurting. So you need to step it up. So and and then they're blaming the freight and wage cost, which is I think is natural. Eventually, those are always gonna go up, in time. But I think Glenn, we need to focus a lot more since you're the one that gets blamed for Ross uh, prices going up on men's shoes. We need to start hyping up men's shoes and start doing videos so that Ross will make more money once they raise the price.
Yeah, we can help Ross out any way we can, which just
We have
kidding.
we have to do whatever it takes to keep Ross going.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm Team Burlington now. Anyway, let's see. Oh, Latasha says. Their women's section sucks anyway. They don't invest in it, which I do agree though, because women's section is the biggest in the entire store. And they never really add anything new to kind of like keep it fresh. When you really look at it, I've seen a lot of like lower end brands that are
That's true.
um, just kind of there. Then I think a lot of people just leave that stuff behind, and it
You need
just
to add
really
like
piles up.
fancy fry boots. Some Gucci slides for women's.
Yeah,
Maybe
they do need to get a little bit fancier, I think,
yeah,
for
they need to get some brands because if we're getting all this good stuff at the men's right department, I mean, imagine out of probably every 10 pairs we get from men's, we find one in women's.
yeah, that is true. They're barely just getting phone posits, so
Yeah, I mean that's just this year, so that's probably the answer, Glenn. They're putting up foam faucets.
And one other thing to say. So as of May 4th, 2019, Raw stores operated 1,745 outlets. So that breaks it down to 1,500 Raw stores, 243 DD's discounts.
Wow, man, that's a lot.
It is a lot. So we're going to talk about this a little bit later on in like the main Nike feedback and how this ties into that with Ross having so many stores. So now power rankings. Now, if you guys remember this last week, Souls and Stitches, shout out to you. DD's Discounts tagged me on it. 49, of course, the foams were there. Particle Beige. And he's like, you know what? TJ's Max going to number 5. I mean, is there a chance there that DD's Discounts can move up? And I was like, I mean, just from foams, I don't know if we have enough there to really get them over. So this week, K-Dub Deals
Wow.
tagged me on 2 pairs of foam posits and Ultra Boost for women. So Ultra Boost Uncaged, DD's on the rise. The thing is, though, it was kind of weird, though. $52.99 for
I know.
Ultra Boost. How did that happen?
I can't believe that they're pricing Ultra Boost higher than foam faucets.
Yeah, that was a random price, 52. But you know what? Shout out to K-Dub Deals and Souls and Stitches.
I mean, props to this guys for actually going in DD's. When me and Glenn are together, like, hey, let's check out DD's. Nah, forget that.
So shout out to you guys, and because of you guys and your determination and sending me these photos, tagging me in photos, we have a new number 4 spot.
Woo!
DD's Discounts at number 4. TJ Maxx, go to hell. DD's on top of its game. 2 stars. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm excited. I'm riled up. DD's Discounts, you have moved up. Just we've thought we've seen it all. They're here to stay. At one point, they were almost off the power rankings.
And also, by the way, guys, I'm not saying anything bad about Diddy's discount because at the end of the day, they're the same company with Ross. So all you guys hustlers out there, you better go check Diddy's discount. Bring them business because the more we give Diddy some money, the more Ross will flourish. So yeah, TJ Maxx, there's a lot of people that shop there. We gotta pump some foot traffic to Diddy's discount.
Exactly. Do you believe in miracles? DD's for the win. Patrick, I agree. Some TJs don't even have men's shoes. I agree.
Yeah,
At least DD's has men's
yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
Exactly. And they said it couldn't happen. I know. Lucky on 3 legs. I'm excited. DD's Discounts number 4. They're here to stay. But let's move on. Number
Can't
3.
wait for Glenn's next Diddy's discount video.
All right, let's not push it. All right, number 3. Marshall's 3.5. Now, Marshall's right now, cleats, 4Ds. I really don't know how many are still out there. Air Max 95. The gloves, which you've seen those everywhere. Air Max 1 Atmos. I really don't even know if like those are even out there. I think it was only like what, East Coast?
Yeah, not even East Coast, man. Is like New Jersey and New York. That's it.
So in that case, it's a little bit different. So let's go through the shout outs. There's not really a lot for Marshalls. Run 23 cells, so picked up the Golf Air Max 90. And I don't know.
That's clean.
They're super clean. They're all black.
That.
Yeah, so $24.99. Really good. These are definitely awesome for $25. So Run 23 cells. Next one, Incognito Retail
Oh,
Reselling with a Project Rock. And I think this one is a little bit older because he said this was my most exciting finds of all time. I don't know how new this is.
oh, okay.
Might be a little bit older. But hey, shout out to you. So you got that.
Shout out to our boy right there, Custom in the comments.
I know, trying to get us demonetized. All right, next one. Authentic athletic apparel. So Untouchable 3. So these are $20, and it looks like they're restocking back there or something. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to see what else is going on in this photo.
Yeah, so guys, let me ask you this. He said he picked up Nike Vapor Untouchable 3 Pros. So what are you guys' experiences with that? Because I haven't found a lot of them. I found the olive green or the military green and the gold bottoms. That's the only thing I found. Um, Let us know in the chat. Have you guys flipped this for good money?
Yeah, it could be because I mean a lot of the football cleats too, they've been like very up and down. Like they haven't
Yeah.
really been that great. So it really just kind of depends. Model, size, I guess what your ROI is going to be on that, or whatever platform you're selling on, unless you can sell them somewhere else, totally up to you. And I think is that last one? Yeah, that was it. No other Marshalls tags on this. So for 3.5, might be pushing it. Maybe just three.
Yeah,
For Marshall.
this might fall off next week. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start tracking Glenn and start looking for stuff at Didi's discount.
Yes, please let me know. All right, that's it. All right, Ross, number 2. It was very, very close. Trust me. Ross, Burlington, they're right there. But Burlington, I give them a slight half star above. So Ross, up tempos, foam posits, golf shoes, Vapor Max Premier Flyknit, which a little overpriced. Project Rock, Air Max 95, Air Max 97, soccer and football jerseys, and high-end cleats. There's a the power rankings are going to take a long time as these live shows have like started to build up. We are getting tagged on a lot of finds. So let's start from the first one, Schultz Hustle. So Opus, which there's your easy, see if that helps somewhat. So Schultz Hustle 1, District Deals.
Oh, they're back.
These are back.
So the crazy part, I don't know about you. Did you notice like these are like older models? Like these are like 2017 kind of soccer cleats that we've been finding that are back.
Yeah, they're super old. They're
So
older models.
you think? So here's my theory. I think Ross it literally has like a warehouse full of this stuff, and they're just like sprinkling it.
They're just waiting. They're just like, all right, cool. A little bit here, a little bit there.
Yeah, they're probably watching Glenn's videos like, oh, Ross is about to fall to like the third spot. Let's put more some stuff out there. Now it's at 4. And let's try to like beat Burlington. Now all these brand new high end cleats are coming out with like Phantom, the Phantom, the all black Phantoms and stuff like that. So
um,
conspiracies. Hey, watch it. We might be able to prove it.
and what I love about this photo though is that their comparable value is $36, which is only like $12 more or $11 more than what the actual price is for comparable value. Ross, oh man, all right, next one. So Sneaky Hustler, sneaky, $29.99, 8.5. Again, older models
Yeah.
are coming back. Of course, they're still going to sell well, but they're coming back. 8.5, good size.
Wow,
John Alpha Cleat.
that
What was
was
that?
that's rare. That
This,
color to be out there.
I did see this one at the outlets, and I think also Faith Lopez saw this one too. This color, I think. I don't know what the price is, but Don Alpha Cleat, shout out to you on that one. Next one, CNJ Enterprises with the Brazil jersey. What I like about this one though, so this is a Vapor Knit jersey, and the Vapor Knit retails for like 160, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
$12.99.
Oh my gosh.
$12.99. That
That's
is
that's a mistag for sure.
Ross pretty much giving it away. Yeah, $12. All right, so that one. That one's a good one. Stevie Hustles.
Oh yeah, that one I saw that. That's different.
Yeah, it's like a salute to service Watson Texans jersey. I don't remember what the price was on this one as well, but once football season rolls around, salute to service stuff, easy money on those. So this, especially for a player like their starting quarterback,
And
players
that,
going to be playing for them. Good
so
stuff.
let me ask you about jerseys. Is this the last year's colorway? Because the ones that we were finding was like green.
Yeah, I think they have like different alternatives.
Oh, okay.
I think this one, yeah, this one was last year's. I don't know what they're going to do, I guess, for this year as far as the colors go, but it looks like it is sewn. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the swingman type of for
Because it
football.
got the patches too, right?
Yeah. So that one is a little bit different. Um, Legit Phase, what's up? Stevie D. Hey, Mr. Sports LA also here. What's up? Um, Look at know what to flip it. We're at. All right, next one. Ross Shallington, he's like, how many of these things are out here?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So this is me just playing scenario in my head, right? So I don't have Ross, but man, if I am in this area, right? Let's say he's in Atlanta, a big metro, and then next thing you know, you go from store to store to store, and you're picking up this, and then you're in your like fifth or sixth store, and you're still finding it. Man, I'd probably be like double thinking. I mean, what would you do? I mean, because like you're dropping like, for example, how many pairs are this? Three
yeah, this is three.
right there, right? Or 165 after taxes. The next store you're dropping 160. If you pick up like 10 of these, 20 of these, man, that's like a lot of capital tied up there.
Yeah, you really have to. Well, that's the thing that was that even looking recently at the sizes, 6 and 6.5 are still selling really good. There's only like 9 listings on the small ones. Same thing with the big ones, like 10, 10.5. Not a lot of people selling the big sizes. Those are still selling well. I think the most common size was like 8 or 8.5.
Mm.
There was like I don't remember how many listings there were on, like 200 maybe, or like a little bit under 200. It was quite a bit for those sizes. So particle beige, the white one is also starting to make a comeback. I think the green ones are gone. I haven't seen any other green foams. But
Mm.
let me know in the chat, maybe you have.
Yeah. Well, unless your district deals, you know, you just don't run out of money.
Capitals
Buy 'em all.
Unlimited.
Just buy them all.
All right, next one. Underscore JJNP underscore. So Air Max 95 Solar Red, 11.5, $59. Comparative value 120. Clean. I mean, classic color.
Classic. But these are like kind of deals that we wish we'd find at Dallas with box and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Complete with box, completely changes everything.
39 is really pushing it for MX 95 because at this rate, like how much are this going for right now? I mean, like we want to get 130 for it, but for an Air Max 95, you think that's kind of pushing it already?
Not with this colorway. I think
How is
this
that
one
color?
being like a really good, kind of like the classic colors, but some of the other ones that they're just completely out there. Yeah, you're kind of pushing it.
Yeah,
To
because
try to
there's
get like 130,
so many
140.
colorways, like random colorways already.
Yeah. Yeah. This one I know is solid, but I haven't seen them. Um, Bought for 60, sold for 130 after fees. So there we go.
Look at
Um,
this guy. There's almost 500 listings on that one. I mean, we're laughing, but man, I bought 150 pairs of those purple vapors. That there were 1,000 listings. So have at it, guys.
yeah, I remember that one. Now that was a flood. We were scared. So this one, Don Alpha Cleat again. So Vapor Max, they do look big, but even big size, $39. So this is one of those things that like if you find more, hold on to the $40. I mean, you're not gonna lose for something like this with the Vapor
Yeah,
Max.
yeah. Especially this colorway, because this is actually uh, I think they only came out on Full Lockers or something like that.
Yeah, so
Uh,
this is solid. Make sure we didn't freeze. Okay, now we're
yeah,
good.
we're not freezing. And also too, I was saying that this is the Flyknit 2,
Hmm.
so which is actually they're kind of phasing out. Flyknit 3 is coming out, so this one is really like a long hold for me.
Yeah, definitely digging that like neon or volt green color. So $40, solid. And then everybody tagged me all at once, which was kind of weird, like the same day. So Luck Ducks, Don Alpha Cleat, and Bolo every day at the same time, the same day, or roughly the same time. Well, actually, it wasn't the same day. 2 days ago. Actually, this one was a day before. Um, these two are the same. So Air Max 97 with like gold and silver, and then this was the one that me and Haruna, Gritty Girl Boss, I know you're here. Um, we saw this one at the outlet, and I think it was like 94. Like 94, 97 or something like that. So $49 for all of these. Air Max 97 Classic, but I think this one sells a bit better than this one. I think. Let me know in the chat. What do you think about them?
When they're clean, I mean, Air Max 97 is always really hard to turn them down at $50. The only downside is, like, we talk about women's sizing and women's shoe. So definitely, smaller market than men's. Now, if you find this on men's, now that's, where you're talking big bucks, $150.
Yeah, and especially and even kids too.
Yeah,
Kids are a little bit harder to move as well. Not that you wouldn't pick them up, you'd still get
yeah,
them, but they're just going
yeah.
to take a little bit longer.
You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart with how much money you have and spending on this. But at the end of the day, you could quick flip this and make 30, $40. Not really doubling your money, but you can sell this quick.
And the next one, oh, Sun City Seller. So Sun City Seller and Will drove to Las Cruces, which is good, like 45 minutes away, 35 minutes away, more or less. Found some
Wow,
tempos.
you call that driving?
I,
Drove to Las Cruces,
I,
40.
they drove to the
Yeah,
one Ross store that we have over there.
I'm out here trying to drive throughout my Ross store, and just so happens it's one of the smallest Ross store in the country.
So shout out to these guys, Up Tempos. I think they also found some foams out there. Shout out to you. And then also we hung out after the going to the outlets. And then Cali Finds, $24.99, which
He's
we know these shoes all too well when we found them in Atlanta.
well, I miss them.
I know they sold so well.
Quick,
Size
quick
8.
shout out to my buddy Glenn. I have a new friend, and he's watching Waves Apparel. He's watching a YouTube channel. So shout out to you, Brad, and your boys.
There we go. Shout out watching Waves Apparel. Let me see. What part of Texas do you live in? El Paso, Texas. Right in the corner. Just the tip is what I like to
Also known as Juarez, Mexico.
say. All right. So Cali Fines, shout out to you. Look at Cali Fines. He's wearing his work shirt.
I know, 1,300 likes already. Man, this guy gets likes on his post.
Next on Ross Shallington and Texas Pete, both with Project Rock stuff. So check out the hat, $8, cheap. And then also the Project Rock shoes, which I think this is like a different color than the one that was at Marshall's. But $34.99. So
34? Wow.
yeah,
Would you rock this, man?
nah, I wouldn't rock these.
What? When we're working out, you don't want to rock this one?
Project Rock.
Well, one, do you even work out?
Oh, that's true too. Oh man, yeah. I don't know if I can wear. I know if I can rock those.
You can't?
No.
Why, man? I mean, this would fit you. You're tall. You got long legs. High top.
Legs. um, it's number one. It's Under Armour.
Oh wow.
So $7.99, but I won't mind selling them.
Okay. So, fun fact, I went to Nike, and right across this Under Armour, we actually went inside, me and my wife, and JC was like looking at me weird, like, why are you going here? So, because I've seen that there's outlets in Florida that had Under Armour. I mean, the Rock Project Rock. But unfortunately, there was no shoes in my outlet, but they had all kinds of apparels.
And backpacks, like I think that.
Yeah. So what I'm hoping is they're not gonna sell out the outlets, because they're only like giving 20% off at the outlets. They're not giving them like the 50% discount like any other apparel. So I'm hoping they're gonna sit there and they're gonna get clearance out, and they hit Ross and Marshalls.
Patrick says B.
My bad.
You didn't hear nothing.
All right. It's not Florida. It's not Florida.
Oh, Florida only. So there we go. Yeah, no one else. You know what? Let's just go to the next one.
All right.
Okay, so Dapper Fanatic is here in the chat. He's
What?
here in the chat.
Is that
Now,
SPG?
yes, which throws me off. Okay,
Oh
so where is he? He's here in the chat. Dapper Fanatic. Found these at Ross today. He's like, these can't be real, right? Not even released yet, what I can tell. So I don't even know. I don't even know what to say for this. Because
man,
they don't look bad, and they're at $50. Um, so I don't know how. I mean, Ross never surprises me because they just get random stuff.
I
I'm just
mean,
like, how did this even end up here?
at this point, Marshall's getting Atmos Safari. You finding Supreme stuff at Ross. Uh,
Burlington getting Off-White Toddler.
yeah, Sean Witherspoon hat showing at Ross. What's SPG now? Well, might as well.
So I mean this. So what would you do then if you did find these?
I would take a video proof of everything. I would take a video of my watch, timestamp everything because all these clowns are gonna discredit this guy. Like,
We'd start tagging Complex,
oh,
start
he did
tagging
Silver on
everybody.
Sunday already. Look at that. It starts so yeah. Yeah, I would literally make a video, a documentary video on how I found it and hoping I would go viral.
Yeah, that I don't know what happens. I don't know how Ross gets stuff or why. Um, but we like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, I mean that's good for the community, like all this hater out there, just hush it because eventually it's gonna happen to you if you keep going out there.
Yeah, well, maybe not this one, but
Better one.
okay, a different one. All
I
right.
want Off-White Vapor Max.
Oh, I know. I'm still checking and I haven't found any of that. All right. Well, not Vapor Max, but the kids, toddlers, never even found those. Okay, Burlington, number one, 4.5. They're very close to 5, but high-end cleats, Air Max 97s, Vapor Max 270s, 95s, Air Max Deluxe, more jerseys. Man, this show's almost over, and we haven't even done power rankings yet. We're gonna go over an hour. All right, let's go.
That's fine. We can take restroom break.
That's true. Quick dump comeback. Souls and Stitches. Kobe 10, which these are the ones I rock to play
Oh,
outside.
Racks, yeah.
I don't know why they came back, but they're back.
Wonder
So how much they were? I don't know. He didn't say. But Kobe 10 Elite Souls and Stitches, I think, is here, so you can let us know in the chat how
how
much
like
they were.
79.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
might be 59, 69, 79, around there. All right, next one. Sal Kicks. So we got a little mix of
Oh, that one I'm salty. That was just like how I don't know, like how that happened.
hey, 6 pairs total.
Man, those yellow Neymars, those are so money. I've seen comps on those, like 170,
Oh yeah, these.
Yeah, whoever, I don't know, Southgate, if you're listening, man, how much are you selling this for? Because people should hold on to this. Because I don't know, like we haven't found it, Glenn.
Yeah,
Only a handful of people are finding it.
I only found the low end stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it just says $55 for those Kobe's.
And if I ever find them, I find them on like a size 6 in men's.
Or 12.5.
Right.
Our boy District Deals back again.
Automatic, Mr. Automatic.
$24.99, comparable value 187. Of course, the Vapor Elite, which fine. District Deals fine. Get whatever you want.
Yeah, he flew to Fort Myers, Florida. Like that's just how he rolls.
Patrick, I appreciate that. $2 because we're going over an hour.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I actually found this yesterday. I found it at like a size 7 or something like that. But I still buy it.
Oh yeah, you gotta $25. Gotta take those.
Right.
Jimmy says I found the Neymar for 25 at Burlington, sold them for 185 offer up.
Oh,
nice.
Offer up. Wow, we need to get there. Are you an offer up, Glenn?
To source, but not to sell.
Oh wow. Are you giving secrets, bro?
Oh yeah. All right, we can't talk about that stuff. Ross Shallington back again. Quick Burlington pickup. So with the golf, what's going on here with this? Have you seen this?
Yeah, so those I've actually found them once in Atlanta when me and Los were out there sourcing, and this is actually at my outlet right now. and they're like asking like 179. This is actually like a waterproof, golf shoes, and it looks like they're what 1999.
$20.
Wow, yeah, that's money. The ones that I got, I've sold it for like 160 something. Yeah, because this retail for like 250 if I'm not mistaken, 200 or 250.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So don't
so
ignore anything like this. If
I
you see
know, and like
20
then
bucks.
they have that like this one is kind of like that laceless Glen, like that tight lock or something like that.
Mm,
So like the twisty thing.
yeah.
So yeah, man, I haven't seen that found in Burlington at all. I mean, we found it before, but besides that, I haven't seen any.
Man, that one's wild. All right, next one. Still kicking it sports, so a little mix. Roshi golf shoes.
Roche Golf, yeah.
Yeah, so Roshi golf and the ZX 500. So Adidas. I think I've seen this one out there.
Have you
Um,
seen those? I've picked up a few of those.
yeah, I haven't seen this though. These Roshi golf premium golf shoes, $29.
They're at my outlets.
Okay,
They're
so there
ready
we
to
go.
go.
Let's see, next one. Kitty what?
KD Carus Mining.
Okay, there we go. 59.99. 10 and a half, of course, pure
Man,
platinum Air Max 97.
money.
Yeah, easy money. Good money in that one. 10 and a half. Next one, TDBS Marketplace. This one was also in the women's section. We talked about this last time, almost like a Hustler Hacks colorway.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely digging these.
You
So
should buy those.
yeah, I need to find them in like what, 12 in women's, 12 and a half.
Yeah. And for
Um,
$20.
all right, so B, let us know what you think about this. Incognito Retail Reselman with the glittery foam posits, and I think they were 49 or 59.
No, some people are saying 79.
What sale?
Yeah, everybody in the chat. I know I've seen people find it in 79 at Burlington, right? This is Burlington, yeah. So there might be some, there might be some price discrepancy between store to store. See, District Deal 69.
Okay.
Uh,
We had
so
this one at our outlet for like 150.
right. See, Tech Pop says 69.
Okay.
So this is definitely, if you're if you're complaining about 59 bucks for foams at Ross or 49,
49. These are
this is
$20.
yeah,
What do you think about this color?
I think it's clean. I think it's clean because it's not, all black foams.
Just
Historic.
glittery. I mean, you
Yeah,
did rock these for eBay Open. How did they feel or how did they look? Just
we should rock it, because it's got the retro, feel.
so he looks at what, four, so what, 8 pairs total right here? Did he pick all of them up? Is he here in the chat? I don't know if he did, but 8 pairs total here of the foams. So this one looks like it's going to be the next one of the foams. I guess for some reason, foams and women's, they're just not having it.
Nobody's buying them for retail.
Yeah, they're just not having it at
I mean,
all.
I would, like at first, foams were a basketball shoe, right? And then they became big with men's. I don't know what Nike's thinking that they're all of a sudden they're just gonna produce that X amount of pairs on women's.
Yeah, I don't know. They must have found something. Some market. So Don Alpha
Oh,
Cleat matches that offer. Obsidian Blue. So
oh, that's black and this is blue.
I think they're both. Wait, are they the same? No, this one does look black.
Yeah, that one's black. This one bottom one's blue.
Hmm.
So they did take a lot. Of,
So now, all right.
we might find some dark gray. You know, Light
So
up.
let us know in the chat. I mean, oh, so all of them are blue then. So just
Oh,
I guess
okay.
the photo came out weird. It looked black. So District Deal says all blue.
Now that kind of makes it tough.
Oh, so now you want to pick them up because they're blue.
No, probably no. Just like the black's probably cleaner.
Okay. Glitterly dark blue. That's from Flips, Finds, and Thrifts. So Don Alpha Cleat comes through again. I think he's been in on all 3 of these segments. And Sal Kicks with the Dornbecker 270s, which, if you remember, our boy Cisco did find these at Ross. He lives in Vegas, and I was just hoping, look, let me just fly there, leave them there. I can
Would you rock
film
it?
them. We can pick them up. We'll get
You rock
them
it?
for the video. Would I rock these?
Yeah,
I think they're pretty clean.
I think they're clean.
Is this kids role, right? Yeah, 5Y.
We need to yeah we need to get our Air Max 270 going.
Yeah, I don't even have a pair of
I don't
270s.
have a pair. Yeah, they're like well like Memorial Day weekend they're like $99 extra 30.
Yeah, that's true. But that sale has gone away.
Right.
So 5Y, Dornbecker, let me know. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody's seen these out there in the wild. You're definitely picking them up. All right. That's our full breakdown of power rankings. TJ Maxx. DD's discounts at number 4. And then Marshalls, Ross, and Burlington at number 1. Burlington still on top. I don't know if they're ever going to get dethroned. I don't know what's going to happen. Great breakdown. Appreciate that. Matter of fact, I'm wearing my blue Nike shirt. I'm going to go work at Ross. All right, let's go to our Nike feedback. So this segment is going to be pretty funny.
All right.
Let me
Hey,
know in the chat what you thought about the video we did. I mixed it up with the Nike outlet coverage and decided to do old photos and going through price changes, things to look out for at Nike outlet. Also, their like terms and conditions for this whole Memorial Day sale. And the feedback was hilarious.
dude, it was funny. Like so this is what happened. We were eating dinner and on our way home, you know, notification pop. Always have notification on. Click it open and start watching it in the car driving home. So JC was with me, my wife, and all of a sudden JC just like, wait a minute, Glenn decided to be funny today. He literally said that like word for word, and I just busted out laughing. And I was like, you know, like I know that side of Glenn, but like that video literally is like Glenn in a video, and you guys just think he's nice, he's like quiet, but this guy will roast you, you know. But we literally called Glenn and said, "Yo, that was like a really dope video." And I actually forwarded it to Brad watching Waves, and he watched it, and he's like, "Now I'm confused too."
Oh, yeah. And Hustle and Silence says my best friend works at Nike and he confirmed that they raise prices for holidays.
Yeah, they,
Um, yeah, they do. And that's the thing though, is like they really want to catch the consumer that goes in once in a while. You're not going to pay attention to every single price change. You're not going to go through and see everything that's going on. But if you're a reseller, you're going consistently, you might as well do your homework, do the research, make sure you know exactly what you're buying to get the best deal possible. So this segment is going to be questions that I received. We're going to answer them. And then also some people that tagged me for their Nike hauls. And then the first part, though, this is hilarious. All right, so these are some of the comments, right? Cedric the Gamer says, Ross doesn't sell fakes. Most likely it's B grades. And then Albino says, or whatever, legacies ain't bad. It depends on the color. Learn how to hook your up. Everybody can't dress, and Ross doesn't sell fakes. Do your research.
I like that.
And Renee says, I have a doubt. Do Ross and Burlington reply sell fakes? I'm making a genuine question here, guys. Richard says, yes, don't go to them. So,
Man, literally, Glenn starts cracking up jokes, and everybody believes it.
it was like, man, I just started joking more often because they just did not. It was like, man, these
Now
jokes are just not having it.
there's just gonna be less people, but you know, less competition.
Oh man, so these comments had to be dying. But yes, don't go to Ross, don't go to Burlington. And another guy was like, but Glenn goes to Burlington and Ross all the time. Like why is he still getting this if they're fakes? And they just completely threw off like random people that just came in to sub the channel. So that was hilarious.
Where did these people come from? I mean, I don't know. I text Glenn all the time. I get send him screenshot like, who are these people?
I have no clue. All right, let's get into people that tagged me on some finds. So Sneaky Hustler from the Nike outlet, 30% plus 10% veteran discount. So took advantage there, got a couple of pairs. Lex on eBay, so a little mix of some cleats.
Man, that's more like flex on eBay.
Yeah, this guy just showing no mercy.
So he's saying he's in Orange County, California.
Oh yeah, so I think he was saying, oh yeah, I'm in Orange County now. So he's letting everybody know where he's at.
So pretty much everybody in the California area, this guy pretty much, raided every outlet and got all the spares because I don't think he got this all in one outlet.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yes, flex on eBay if you want to take him down. You know where he's at, Orange County. So let me see the next one. I'm gonna go up north and destroy him, Doug the Plug. All right, next one, 760 Cleater. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. And then he has a nice little flex going right here too, with his cleat haul. So there we go.
Man, I think Nike just made it easy with all this different color box.
Oh yeah, that's true. If they would have just made them into the plain ass
Yeah,
orange ones,
my bad, Glenn. I shouldn't have posted my flex photo before.
that's true. All right, so let's go into. So these are the top 5 questions that I got. We're gonna answer them and give you the best answers possible from the response from the Nike video. So the first one I got was, do you think the Friends and Family MVP Pass will come back? Um, so this is gonna be speculation only. I don't know. Ken will answer. I'll answer.
Yeah,
Personally,
Ken's
I
answer
think.
speculation. Mine is just facts.
Personally, I don't know. Like, I really wish I had
What?
an answer
And
for
you
this.
don't know? I thought you knew everything.
You're a hustler hacks, damn it! I thought you knew everything. This is a really good. Here's the thing I do know though, is that they are going to push this stupid pass and asking you for the QR code and your name and all this stuff every time you go and pay, and they want to keep track of you. They want to know who you are. They
And
want
that's when you get
DNA.
busted.
Yeah,
So
they just do not care. So definitely this has something to do with it. And if let's say Friends and Family MVP do come back, I wonder what they want to do for the card thing, because the thing that we noticed is that with these bigger sales, the 30% off, they gave people access a day before, like to one outlet only, and not everybody got the access. So, which means they really want you to sign in and do all this stuff. Remember, we even saw one of the signs when we walked into one of the outlets. It was
right, like
you know,
welcome, something like that,
yeah,
right?
you do this, you get all these bonus things and do all that. And, they just really want you to do it. And so Kenny actually got in trouble in the Dallas one because yeah, they didn't want us, double dipping and getting more shoes. We went later on during the day. And the girl in the register started messing with his app, started, pressing stuff, which really they should have just gone with whatever the pass was. But then
That was invading my
shady
privacy.
stuff. Yeah, I know. So Nike really wants to know where you were at 24/7. So what do you think about this?
Um, I think sale is gonna keep coming, but I think they're just renaming it. Like the Memorial Day sale weekend that we had, that just seemed like it was a friends and family without the clothing. I think they're just trying to switch it up, and I think I kind of like it because one, well, Alfonso said friends and families coming back, so that's good to know. Uh, I think I like the changes that they're trying to apply because that's kind of like that's the curveball in our life as a reseller. That means we just can't rely on the same thing over and over again. I know me and Glenn sat down and just kind of like went back on the dates on when they usually happen, and me and Glenn were like ready to buy, flights to go to a different city and stuff like that. And all of a sudden they move it later, or all of a sudden they cancel it right last minute or something like that. So I think that's good. I think it's healthy.
So Robert, thanks, $2. Thanks for leaving us some decent scraps. So Robert's in my area, um, in El Paso. So thanks for that.
You're welcome. I'm sure you got the size 12 and 12 and a half.
So $2, appreciate that. So Caroline says, so they didn't let Ken double dip. They didn't.
No.
They actually took his shoes away and put it
Yeah,
in the back.
denied.
Yeah, they just like they were not having it. Flipping dollars, buy me lunch, and thanks for all you do.
Hey,
Appreciate that. Flipping dollars, $10.
Glenn, I'm in the, eventually I'm gonna start ending up claiming all this because
All
I
those super
remember,
chats.
yeah, I remember District Deals giving you some, and then now Flipping Dollars giving you some. This is definitely equivalent to a few Korean barbecues already.
The $10.
Add that there.
Let me see. I'm
Uh,
guessing. Oh, I wanted to see what Gabriel says. I'm guessing the margin is better on clothing. So for the casual buyer, you come in for shoes and buy some clothes, and then make more margin on the sale.
yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. Nike's not dumb. They're doing some of their research, and Adan or Adan wear a disguise. I actually did that. I actually changed
He
costumes.
didn't change clothes. I changed, and he was
Oh, I
like, "I'm not gonna have it." And I was like, "Dude, you better change." And he's like, "Nah, they're not gonna know." Next thing you know, they didn't let him buy it. They were
yeah, this is
strict.
what I should have done. Hey, watch out for the other guy right there, that Mexican that looking dude right there. He was here earlier with me too.
All right, let's go to the next one. Why does Nike have various suggested retail prices different from the actual price? So this one they were talking about how
Oh,
at one point like the retail is 150, but they have suggested at 160, and it in the video I just showed different examples of like when it kept changing. I don't know why it changed.
I think they're just grabbing whatever's available. I really don't think they mean to do that. You would think it's just like something, because I mean, most of the time it's not like it says 150 on the box and they'll put like 190. Like it's
Yeah.
never like that big of a difference. So I think I don't know. What do you think?
It says those are just mistakes by employees. That's
Uh,
from Alfonso. Now that I can believe. We're in El Paso. They're just rushing it. They don't care. So they're off by
Come
$10.
on,
But
guys, let's give them some slack.
yeah. But I guess the email that I got was like they're like questioning like, well, do you think they were gonna try to like mess with your mind by
Uh,
thinking you're getting a better discount because the retail is higher than what it actually is,
yeah,
like you're saving more.
right, right, right.
In that case, I don't think so. It's just like what Alfonso said. It's just like the
Yeah,
employee messed up and no one ever fixed it.
yeah.
Who knows how long it's even been like that?
That's true. Also, guys, by the way, hit that like button. We got quite a few people here. We only have 39 likes. And we're like,
Appreciate it. Hit that like button.
yeah, we're like 3 minutes over our time already.
That's true.
Wouldn't hurt.
Man, 803. Pushing it. All right, let's go to the next one. Why would a Nike manager hold back from sales and limit two per customer on cleats? So this one goes on to the highlighted thing that Gritty Girl Boss had sent me. Also, Cali Fines had also posted it on his, that a limit two per customer on some of the high end cleats. Um, so why would a manager hold back?
One, because they hate resellers. because not all resellers are nice us and patient like us. Some resellers are just rude.
Sneaker Finds 12 says they don't want resellers to be happy, which is also true. The thing
True.
is, though, I they hate on our gain. That's
That's
true.
true.
I was telling Ken though, the thing is, the only thing that would affect you as a manager, in this whole situation is that if you have resellers that are buying 10 per style, they get a bunch of them, and then they come back and return 10, 20, 30 at a time because they
Yeah,
didn't sell or they couldn't move them.
yeah,
That's gonna mess with their metrics as a
yeah.
manager.
Is they gotta get that's a loss on sale technically, right?
Yeah,
And then now they gotta find a place where to sell it. And most of the times they have to like mark it down more to move it faster.
yeah. And that's exactly what they don't want happening. Like when I worked at Toys R Us, our manager, our manager did two things. Number one, he loved the resellers because he already had it in with them. We would unload the boxes from the truck, and those McFarlane toys were selling really good at the time. Football figures, NBA figures, And he pretty much told us once they come out of the truck, you put them here. You don't touch them. You don't look at them. You just put them there. He got an inside deal. They would pay him extra for that. He ended up buying like a new truck. I don't know what happened. And so resellers would come, he would hook them up. But certain resellers that came back that he wasn't, cool with, wanted to make a return.
No, he
And
was
he was,
blocking them, huh?
yeah, he was like, yeah, you can't return that. And he made up like random rules on the spot. So that was like, that's pretty much why they would want to do it.
That's actually true. I you know Most of these managers know a lot of people already in the game. Because reselling is not a new gig, so they probably know it and they're just comfortable dealing with them. Or maybe they buy them donuts, they buy them Starbucks. Like, I mean, of course, they're always gonna be biased because they're probably friends already at this point.
Yeah.
They probably hang out, after work and stuff like that. They go eat a Korean barbecue. Glenn, that might be a good thing. We need to try. We need to try and bribe him with Korean barbecue.
No, I'm not paying that much. Um,
Oh wow! You
all right.
guys need to give him more super chats. This guy, this guy.
uh, why
Right.
do the outlet stores rip off the box top?
Now that's when they put them back at the hash wall. They want them displayed, so they want to show it. It just takes so much time. If the lid's still there and they're like still gonna have to open and close and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like Alfonso said, it's just for display. Like these are like the ones that are on clearance or whatever, or the back wall, hash wall, extra 20 or 30. They have them displayed there. You can see the shoe, try them on and get them, and you're done. But that's pretty much it. The thing is, though, man, one time we had one outlet worker pretty much destroyed my heart because, like, literally ripped off like Vapor Max tops like nothing. Just like, oh yeah, we're gonna put these at the back now. I was like,
like, like, like, at least mark them down first, so I can know if it's a good buy or not.
I
'Cause,
know.
what they do, they rip the box first, right? And they mark it down.
Yeah, it was like I was dying. I was just there on the floor. I didn't know what to do. She was just ripping them off, like, and I guess she just really strong hands, man hands, and just ripping them like nothing. And I was like, all right, someone's gonna stop her because if these are really good flips, I need that box.
Yep.
But I hate that back wall. We're missing the top, especially a box like this, because now you have to get a special box
Yeah.
instead of the plain orange. So that's what sucks for this. Okay, the last one I think. Do you prefer Nike Outlet over Ross and Burlington, etc.? So this is a footage of. Oh, so this is what I really wanted to say. Um, yes, because we're talking about buying in bulk and adding more to our inventory. So here's like a photo, like when we went to Dallas. Those Kyries that sold really, really well. Um, we had those LeBrons, which those did okay. But anyway, at least we got like, yeah, we're not talking about that. We got them in bulk compared to one of the Ross videos where I got the 270s that sold well, but that was only one pair. Compared to all of these. So if I can get in bulk, I can, bring all those home, build up the inventory. Of course, I'd rather do that than get, these one-offs. And I've been pickier as time has, gone on with Ross, Burlington, Marshall's finds because just getting away with a lot of the iffy stuff. If it's iffy, I'm just like, maybe back then, of course, I probably would have taken the risk, but now I'm like, if I can invest that money somewhere else on Nike Outlet finds or something else that could come around, I'd rather do that than buy an iffy Ross find. Anything you want
That
to throw in?
that's true. Always, for me, always Nike because one, back stock is always available if there is, that's a chance. But with Ross and Burlington, that never happens.
Yeah, Marshall's complete with box, which I want to get to. Like, anything you want to say about this before I get into the last slide? You're gonna like this last slide.
All right. Well, I'm gonna save my breath for the last slide then.
Okay. All right. So last slide is why would I like Nike more, of course, than Ross, Burlington, etc. And also, why is there more competition? Let's say Ross, Foamposites, all of that, right? So here it is. So stores in the US, I wanted you to really look at this and how this comes into play.
All right.
For every for
I like
every Burlington, there's two Rosses. There's
what?
double in the US. So when someone says, dude, foam posits are everywhere. Look how many Ross stores we have
Oh,
to go
wow.
to.
Yo, somebody screenshot this. I'm actually gonna print this and I'll put it in my wall. That's crazy.
You're like, super chats, you can start now. Just kidding.
Yeah, super
This is
chat
basic
right
info you
now.
can look up.
You
Trust me.
know, $1 screenshot. I'll do well.
So the thing is, though, let's break this down. Though Ross,
No,
okay,
it's not even Diddy's. Diddy's discounts are included on that count.
yeah, these discounts not even including in this. They
Wow.
had 240 stores, which is still more than Nike Outlet. Um, but the thing is, though, Marshalls brings you a different type of finds and different type of competition because number one, you're complete with box. You can sell on any platform. You're not restricted. You're going to get more money because it is complete with original box, label, everything. And knowing that there's 1,100 Marshalls, though, I feel like there's not. I don't know. Marshalls is weird because there's not really a whole lot going on quite a bit of stores. Like it's like really like a hit or miss. Like you're really gonna get something, you're gonna leave with nothing. At least Burlington, there's like a little bit more consistency there. Um, Despite having way less than Marshalls and Ross. At 631 stores. So even with like the foam posits, let's say that they found coming at Burlington, 631 stores across the US is going to be totally different than Ross of all foam posits you see from there. And with Ross, though, it's like if you find a really, really good find, let's say for like those 270s or, Don Alpha Cleat that found the Vapor Max flying it. Um, if you find something like that, you're going to keep going and try to find that same one, and you're going to find some here and there. But if there's like the same shoe you keep seeing over and over again, the flood's going to be massive.
Right. Yeah.
So you have to really think about like the bigger picture when you're
Yeah.
talking about the raw stuff.
This really puts things into perspective, man. That like there's always pros and cons in how you look at things. And I've never, I'm a numbers guy and I've never like really dug deeper. All I know is there's a lot of Ross. But I didn't know that there was a lot more Ross than Burlington. You know, everybody's saying like there's no Ross in my area or their area. There's zero Ross. My closest Ross is like 2 hours away, but I have five Burlingtons. So that's a lot. And compared to Glenn, how many Burlingtons you have? Three.
3.
So, but he has a ton of Ross. But
Yeah,
he only
crap
has
load of Ross.
but he only has one Nike outlet. I can go to five within 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, you know, that this just shows you that, Ross, those finds are beautiful, but at the end of the day, you just gotta be aware and stick to your business plan or your business goal and just make that business decision because at the end of the day, it starts and ends with you. There's nothing you can blame else with the flooding, with capital issues. It's really on you. And if you have a certain structure of your business requirement of profits and margin and knowing the capital that you have, that's your answer. If you have a lot of money, I mean, kudos to everybody that's finding Ross finds. Like that's why we joke around at District Deals finding all this stuff because there's that much more stores in this area. So figure it out, figure your area what has more and capitalize on it.
Yeah. Oh man, super chats coming
Oh,
in.
lit. Oh my gosh, Glenn, where are we going?
Man, this guy's ready to eat. So flipping dollars to help with Korean barbecue, $5.
Yeah.
Caroline, $5. Justina OG flip, jog flip. Thanks for sharing the knowledge. $10. Then
Oh,
Alfonso doubles that
oh,
at
Alfonso.
$20.
Alfonso's very helpful in the chat, guys, because he's apparently he's like a Nike employee or something like that, and we appreciate your inputs in the chat.
Yeah, so Alfonso, we can get him on the live show and ask him questions, and we can even alter his voice, like you know how they do like on TV,
Yeah,
like
like
he's just like a shadow, and it's
Darth
like,
Vader,
woo, woo, woo.
a Darth Vader kind of like.
Yeah, we could definitely change his,
Or
change
maybe
his
we
voice.
can give him one of those, those toys from Ross that alters your voice. I actually
Uh,
have it probably here.
yeah, we could probably do that. We can do that for district deals too, if Steve doesn't want to
Yeah.
have his voice
Hey,
or show his.
hey, Doug the Bug, thank you for bringing that up. That's at least two Korean barbecues already. Yeah.
Oh, Alfonso says he's just a bulk buyer, but he's a smart bulk buyer.
Smart buyer because he's friends with the manager.
Yeah,
See,
that's very true.
yeah, see, like that's you have to be that good, that even me and Glenn thinks he's an employee, but he's just a bulk buyer. So he's that friendly bulk buyer that your manager favors.
Yeah, I'm a coach, not a reseller. Doug the Pug.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, I'll use that one. So going back to this um, Nike factory store, but also puts in perspective the competition. Let's say the Nike factory store brings. We know that even having complete with box changes things as well because people might get a really, really good deal at Nike factory store, but they got it earlier than you did, but
Yeah,
maybe it was back wall with a special box that they couldn't get, and now they can't complete that transaction if they want to do it complete with box. So they have to sell it, minus the lid or no box, and then if you find it later on, really good margins, complete with box, you're in a different category for the people that really, really need that, especially when it comes to like holiday time. Q4 time, people want to give that stuff for gifts. I've noticed too throughout the years on eBay, a lot of people aren't like all in on buying shoes with no box for a
I
gift.
know. I know. I mean,
Um,
we all know we get those questions. Why is there no box? Are these real?
are these real? Yeah, I mean, so that always happens. And speaking of Q4 though, let me know in the chat if you're already getting ready for Q4.
The build, the build. I want to build that wall, man. Winter's coming.
Yeah, I've been really trying to get complete with box, build that up, and staying patient with like the really good inventory.
Quality,
And
quality.
then I'm dumping a lot of stuff on Mercari right now. But at least I feel better on the capital on what I'm spending my money on as like, we get closer and closer to Q4, which we're still like what, 6 months away.
What's your goal? What's your goal? What's your goal number? You want to have 100K in inventory by Q4?
Oh man, that would be pretty tough, I
Yeah,
think, for me to get to at this point. I mean, I'd really have to make that money turn like I'd have to really try to build up from the garbage stuff to add on to the complete with box stuff, which it's gonna take some time.
man. I want to get to at least 175. I'm sitting at 120 right now.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, just to give you a perspective, guys, I've built this since February of 2017. I've always tried to keep inventory for 100,000. But the bigger my store gets, the harder it is to get it to grow to the next level. So I don't know, but we can try. Or me and Glenn talk about before we retire, we want to have $300,000 in inventory, and we flip that three times in a year. That's close to $1 million.
And that would be, I mean, really got to set those goals and really be determined on, and well, bulk buy can get you to that point when
Yeah,
you're really like having, the capital and building it up right on quality finds and not rushing it. That's what I'm saying with a lot of the iffy stuff. Um, just not, I'm just not picking that stuff up. Ross Marshall's Burlington, probably as much as I used to, maybe like 2 years ago. And
not
I think, what was that?
not buy T-shirts
Yeah, a bunch of t-shirts.
and
Uh,
socks.
and socks, yeah. Dapper Fanatic says, how patient is too patient? When do you start lowering prices to move inventory? And me and Ken talked about this too. I could probably get this off the screen now. Let me see if I can. We could just answer Q&A.
Yeah,
We'll go as long as we needed. We'll stay, what, till midnight? Just kidding. I don't know how long we're going to stay. Let me stop this. Okay. Are you still on here?
yeah, I should.
Oh, your camera's not on there. Let me see. Or maybe we can fix that. Or maybe we should go back because you're not
Go
on
to Zoom.
there. Okay. What was that?
Go to Zoom. Not on Hangout.
Well, Hangout's the one that's broadcasting right now.
Oh, okay. Let me get Zoom.
So the thing I was gonna say, at least wait, you're already there.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, dumping inventory or lowering prices. Sorry. Um, with lowering prices, though, me and Ken talked about this. So 40% ROI is really what we're shooting for, and that's I want to make more than that if I can do 50%. If I can double my money, you're looking at 100% ROI. Of course, we want to do that. But there was a time also where I was looking at, I had like that's Spurs Kawhi Leonard jersey. I had some like cleats that were a small size with no dust bag, no box, no, I mean nothing. Even some of the other stuff, some of the like wrench things that it comes with, I didn't have it. So now I was thinking like, I mean, if I can make my 40%, why aren't I doing that? And there was one point where I was just like getting, I think two the combination of like too greedy and too patient, trying to like double money on something that doesn't really make sense.
Right.
If I can still make, 40 to 60% ROI instead of trying to like, triple that if I don't even have accessories, it's not even a good size.
Mhm.
Um, that's where I really started to think like, okay, well, I need to take that money and I need to invest in something else to keep that going so that I can build upon that and not just be patient on something that clearly isn't worth that
Right.
much as I probably wanted it to.
Mhm.
But if I can invest in something that is complete with box, Nike outlet, and it's going to hold its value on a Jordan 1,
Right.
why wouldn't I want to do that?
Right.
So,
uh, that's and what Glenn's actually talking, guys, it's really sitting down, looking at your own store, stop looking at other people's store, looking at your own store and evaluate it. Is this the kind of store I want? And if it's not, start getting rid of the crap, the dookie, and and it's okay to downsize. I didn't talk about this, but I had 100,000 inventory and I downsized to 60,000 because I just literally got rid of all the stuff that I didn't want moving forward. Right? We always talk about I want to grow, but yes, part of growing is getting rid of stuff and cutting off all those stuff that really don't do well and moving on to bigger purchases. And bigger purchases is not is easy to say, but it's one of the hardest things to do because back then you're used to buying five things in one store. Now you may leave with one or two, and it's hard, but that's okay. It's just mentally hard. But if you're looking at on your future goals and plans, those bigger purchases, those higher ROI items, like Glenn said, like the quality items is what will get you there. I mean, greedy girl boss is right. Get rid of the dead weight.
and I think, I mean, with Nike Outlet, of course, buying in bulk, I mean, that's what's gonna, hold you up. You can be patient and want to build that up for Q4 and get the most money for that if you have enough capital to do it. If you're low on capital, that's really going to alter things on where you're at. So of course it might play a difference in being patient and holding out until then, if you're doing that. But you should also be mixing in lower end stuff with buying low, selling high items. Now you can add in like thrifting and other things because you shouldn't be buying shoes, you know, 59, 69, 79. If you can't handle that for the long run, because you don't want to be in a position to where Nike does end up having a really good sale, or maybe you just walked in, it's really good
Right.
timing, and you don't even have the money to buy
True.
10 to 20 pairs because you have it locked in on dead weight inventory.
Yeah. And also to answer, to give you like a specific amount of time or how do we clearance our items. I think it's healthy for you to always evaluate your store monthly. What do you think about that, Glenn? Evaluating your store monthly, and then that's when you can clearance items. Every month, there's like I've seen this in my store for too long. Double check comps, and if comps are really doing that great, that's when you start clearancing. I think that's healthy way. I mean, even the stores that we shop do markdowns.
Oh yeah,
Monthly,
exactly.
bi-weekly, or something like that. Even Nike outlet do that. So I think it's a good idea to do that on our stores too. What do you think about that?
Yeah, definitely. going through that, and like you said, doing it every month. I recently did, because I told you about it too. I had a lot of one-off cleats that
Yeah.
really just hadn't been getting the views. They haven't been getting the watchers. They haven't been getting the traffic that I had seen on other cleats. And I've noticed, I mean, I had these for a long time. So I was like, I got to do something to not only refresh this, but also just get some sales in, because they're just sitting here, and they've been there longer than 4 months, probably like 6 months. Some of these
Yeah.
size 6.5, 7.5. And these cleats, I'm like, man, yes, they were $20, at
Right.
Burlington or Marshall. I mean, and Marshalls and Ross. Well, not Marshalls, that's complete with box, but Ross, Burlington. I'm like, all right, I got to do something here. So I literally I took down all of those listings, and I retook all of the photos and just pretended like they were brand new listings, period. Like I just sourced these, and I
Oh,
was just going to list them all over again. And
that's
so
good.
like, yeah, so like three of them sold like within the next, I think like 4 to 6 days. That helped me just kind of like refresh that and get them out of there. And then, hey, I had some extra, capital to add on to that, for Nike Outlet or something else to keep it going. So I'm definitely going to do that more. For if I'm going to go through the back end of it and see the traffic, see the views, see the watchers. If it's not getting it, I got to do something to
Right.
refresh that. So
Yeah, that's good. Because you have to think that throughout the months that you are selling, you're actually getting better. Who knows? You might have a better lighting setup. Who knows? You might have gotten a better phone. Who knows? You have a better title this time. So, like he said, like relisting them again, like it's brand new inventory. It actually sparks activity in your store. It brings fresh inventory, although it's stale. Like it's making your stale inventory nice again. And sometimes it just takes that effort. And guys, we're actually posting this online, and we're not saying we're not saying that the eBay algorithm is perfect. Who knows? It might have been just a stock listing or a listing that don't get views or something like that. And when you redo it, it refreshes it, and like you said, you might sell more and it free up more capital.
And even there's some buyers that, like, if you go through it, because I've done it before too. I'm like, I've already seen this listing. Like I
Yeah.
see the same photo. It's got the same title. I always skip over it. Maybe I don't like the price. Maybe I didn't like whatever that was at the time. And then by taking a new photo or new title and having new description or something,
Mhm.
like you said, it could refresh it, but also maybe the buyer be like, this is new. Like I hadn't seen, and it's my size. Like, and also, of course, maybe you can change the price a little bit. That's going to help you. But that could also, kind of refresh the listing a little bit. And I think, oh, Dapper Fanatic, $10. Thanks to you both.
Woo-hoo. Thank you.
So there we go. $10. And I think, yeah, the SB Gina says, it says SB Gina says thanks. So
Oh, there you go.
there we go. Let me see. Any other questions before we go? What time is it? Oh, it's already gonna be 8:30.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Anything you want to throw in? B?
Um, Nothing really. I think it's just that time of the year. The 6 month is coming.
Here,
But
talk about summer slowdown, because that's going to be the biggest thing right now.
ah,
Everyone's going to be talking about summer slowdown. No one's buying anything.
summer slowdown is. I don't think
Is
it's
that a
real.
myth or what?
I think it's a myth because here's the thing. Yeah. Okay. Summer slowdown is real for the business owner because you know why? The owners of this eBay store actually slow down. You slow down sourcing, you slow down listing, you slow down, editing or something like that. Because I think it's just we're just accustomed to summer coming, summer comes, we take vacations, right? Like last year, I was gone for a month. Yes, summer slowdown was real because I had extended, shipping time. So summer slowdown is real when you slow down. Because there's so many controllable things that you can do on our business through eBay or other apps that we can control. Like Alfonso said, there's no such thing.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I think like trying the other platforms and seeing that helps you, even if you are getting that money back or making a little bit more that you can invest in something else. If Mercari ends up working for you, Do that and just get that money back in. And what we talked about too, we talked about it with the summer slowdown, and people were like, the sales aren't happening. It's also the best time to be buying is
Yep.
during the summer. So even though you may not be selling, you definitely need the capital to be buying for December, November, and December, once Q4 starts really, really picking up. Let me see. And so Sun City says to share the photo again.
Yeah.
So there it is. And yes, thanks for a reminder. If you want to play basketball, eBay open, hustlerhacks.com/bball, sign up, and we just want to get a rough number, and we'll let you know what we do. And shout out to Jake, know it to flip it. And there he is. All right. Anything else before we go?
Ugh.
See, are you ending listing as the item no longer available for sale, or just refreshing the listing? Um, no longer available for sale, and then sell similar, and pretty much just starting all over again on a new listing, new photos, um, new title, things like that.
Mhm.
Let me see. Thanks for you guys for your time watching Waves. Appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Just scored 2 phone calls from Ross. There we go, from Alex and Rebecca's cards. Let me see. Do you guys try to only source shoes?
I mean, we don't. I mean, I'd say yes, yes, because we like sourcing shoes, and like we've become better at sourcing shoes the more we buy more shoes. So I tell everybody, become an expert at something, because if you start selling too many different category, you become average in all of them. So we're not saying you can't sell more than one category. What I'm saying is master one category at a time. And me and Glenn talk about this all the time. Man, we've been selling shoes for a while, but there's still so much we can do with shoes.
And for me, I don't just source shoes for Amazon. So Amazon's like a different platform that I focus on like different items for. So in that case, it is different. But we're talking with like eBay and the other similar platforms with inventory that I have. I mostly stick to shoes when it comes to that. Let me see. Do you guys always cross platform when listing? Yes. I've been trying to get quicker and quicker at it,
The
but
more eyes, the better.
yeah, more eyes the better. Anyway, I can get money from that. I'm all for it. Can you sell sneakers if you're not into sneakers?
Oh yeah,
Of course you
I
can.
mean, we've there's so many like perfect examples. Greedy Girl Boss, she's selling a lot of sneakers, and next thing you know, she becomes a sneakerhead.
Same thing with Jeff with Soupies. If you want to watch his interview, he did not care for sneakers at all. Then he started getting into it, doing his research, and not even buying anything for weeks, just researching.
And now he has
Um,
Cactus Jacks.
yeah. How's your Amazon going? It's going good. I am down a little bit this month just because I didn't get to send in as much as I wanted to last week, but I was pretty consistent every week sending in shipments. So I think this week is the only week that's really kind of slowed down a little bit. Other than that, it's been like, daily sales, like nothing to complain for Amazon compared to like eBay and the other platforms. What's your best find this year so far?
Oh,
I would say definitely the outlet find would have to be
those are,
probably those Kyries. Well, as far as like quantity goes, because we were able to make really good money
yeah.
on every single pair. It didn't even matter the size.
How many did we? I even sold size 15.
Yeah, it was like didn't even matter. People were just wanting these.
Yeah. I think just outlet, like just a shocker, right? Because we know soccer cleats will bring money, but that was one of the shockers. And then like what? We bought 10 the first day, right?
Yeah.
We slept on it. I was like, and the next thing you know, we do a lot more research. Like, wait a minute, this is really good. And then we came back and we got 28 more pairs. Yeah,
Was it, or
10,
Best Find?
10 per person.
There you go. Best
10.
Find could have been Travis Scott's.
Yeah,
I haven't
still,
flipped them yet.
yeah, that doesn't count. That was pure luck.
Do you sell on OfferUp? I don't, but I do source on there, and I have bought and stuff from there. If I
You
get them
should
at the
start.
right price. But I do Mercari. What stores video do you have coming out this Friday? I'm actually still working on the editing and I'm super late on it, but I'm trying to get like the Plato's Closet vids for that one.
Diddy's discount. Watch it.
What did he say?
Diddy's discount.
Oh, dude, is this guy on the new video? Let me see. What soccer sells better, indoor or turf?
Not turf, not indoor.
Not indoor. What about Poshmark? Ken sells on Poshmark. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I saw Poshmark. Yeah, I cross list everything that I have on email Poshmark.
Why do you buy golf shoes? Do they bring in good profits?
Yes, some golf shoes bring profit.
Yeah. When is Ken gonna be on YouTube?
I will be on YouTube when I get a house and with a garage because I will be on YouTube when I start building cars again. I
Oh,
will not
he
be
doesn't
on,
want to do thrift. Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to be on YouTube for reselling at all
You
because
can be a thrifter.
you know why you can just go back to Glenn's videos and just watch his comments.
Let me see. Do electronics sell good? Yes, they do. I have one Gabe's in my area. It's always hot garbage.
Yeah, same here. I have Gabe's like 2 minutes from my apartment, and like yeah, they get golf shoes for 134.
So close to hitting goal on 10K on Amazon. I think next month will be the month. There we go, flipping dollars. Um, yeah, Amazon, like I said, has always been good. That's daily sales. So I'm happy with the Amazon stuff. Whoa, how's the
We don't talk about that.
app doing for you? And it's doing good. I think
And thank you guys for your time.
no, it is doing well, but it really
Always
just depends on what I have available.
better.
I mean, a lot of them that don't have the box top are really taking a while to move
Yeah.
because everyone else that's lowering the price that has a complete box is pretty much like, why would I buy it without a lid if I could just buy it with the box for like $5 more? So that's probably the only other thing that's kind of holding me. Poshmark is good for me. Yeah, mixed results on Poshmark. People are getting, not, I mean, people that are used to it love it, but I think eBayers that try to go into Poshmark are getting kind of tired of it as far as like, sharing things all the time and trying to build it up like a social media platform does get a little old. You just want to focus on sales, like if you would on Amazon. What's your best selling shoe that brought the most profit? Individual shoe, I guess I have to be, I guess Travis Scott's once they finally sell, but haven't listed them. I'm just holding on.
Beach gems.
Peach Gems. Oh yeah.
We don't talk about it.
Sneakers app thoughts.
Always
Need
good.
to fix it. Always good.
Always good.
Seems like you keep more money on Poshmark. What do you think about that?
Huh?
Um,
I'd say kind of yes, because you don't have to worry about shipping. So Poshmark is flat fee 20%. So based on my experience, my if you go look at your seller hub, go at your net selling cost. So my net selling cost percentage on eBay is 25%. So including shipping, PayPal fee, eBay fees, insertion subscription fees, I'm paying 25% off of my sale on fees. So technically, Poshmark is cheaper compared to eBay, but you all know eBay brings millions more eyes on eBay. So
yes, sir. All right, I think we're done. This is a way longer show,
oh,
like an
man,
hour 40 minutes.
it's the bathroom really bad.
All right, then, guys. We'll see you. So Friday video and then Monday video. I'm way behind on editing, so hopefully we get everything out. And I'll keep you guys posted. See what else is going on. I appreciate all the super chats that came in, and yeah,
Thank you.
and we will treat B to a nice warm meal. So,
Yeah.
all right, thanks. I'll see you guys on the Friday video. Go out and get it.